Hello, everyone. It's a new month, March 1st, and we hope you're all doing well. This is Heather Cannon, the co-founder and executive director of Uniting Distance Stars here in the U.S. And
I am Kevin as Fomba, uh, co-founder and director in Liberia. And let me say pre-birthday to the March young babies. So I'm just happy to give you a happy pre-birthday.
all right. Well, I'm going to start with some updates here in the U.S., and then Calvin will talk about updates that they got going on in Liberia. So, as he said, happy birthday to everybody born in March. We hope you have a wonderful day, whatever day that is this month. I just want to remind everybody, please feel free to use Uniting Distance Stars as a Facebook fundraiser for your birthday. In the past, we've had people do it for computers, for sewing machines. It's a great way of either supporting a course, because we always need learning materials, help with our operational costs. You know, you have to pay for stationery, or, other things to keep things running in your organization, or just some overall, donations. As you can see through our social media, we're always sharing updates. Our alumni or our students are sharing what they've gained from being part of us. So really, you're not just donating, you're investing in young people to learn valuable trade skills, which in turn they can become contributing members of society. So it's a really great opportunity. And we so appreciate when you do this. It's really a value for any nonprofits, because that Facebook fundraiser is a peer-to-peer fundraiser, where you're saying, hey, come join me and help this organization. So we thank you in advance for that. Also, we're still selling our box for hope. So we have these bracelets that were made by our students. And inside, behind this card, there's a letter, just kind of talks about how your donation is helping us. This card here, if you buy this box with this bracelet for $10, that would make 12 bricks. If you buy it for $20, we would put in 24. If you bought it for $30, we would put in 36. I've been using these bracelets a lot as thank you gifts. So here's another one with a different bracelet. I've used this for my volunteers on this side as a thank you. I've used it for my hairstylist as a thank you, and I'm going to do it for my dental hygienist. But these are just some of the samples of the bracelets we have. So if you're interested, please email us at info@unitingdistancestars.com. I will be putting that information in the description. Also on Facebook, we also have our Reach High to the Stars fundraiser, which is also in line into building our new center in Brewerville, Liberia. Again, this is just the startup materials. We're still working out the plans, but you're going to need bricks. You're going to need cement blocks. And we're going to be making 8-inch cement blocks. And this is a way that, it's basically starting the foundation of this new center. We are 10 years old in 2023. And so we're ready to take it to the next level. And we'd love to have you be part of this journey with us in helping build this new center, because there's more youth who want to learn these skills, the more youth who want to benefit from our programs, and you can be part of that. And we celebrate that with you. We honor anybody who wants to make that difference, because 10 years is not an easy thing to do when you're a small nonprofit. We're still all volunteers on the US side. We have a staff over in Liberia, but they're paid a stipend. We're not paying them a livable wage yet, but we're paying them a stipend. And we hope in the next 10 years, we can change that. So I just really want to say, hey, we're here. We're a 501c3 nonprofit in the US. It can lead to tax donations, if not on the federal, at least on your state income tax form. But also, you're just giving young people the opportunity to learn something that they can keep using all through their life. Because if you know any tradespeople in your life, they're working until their 70s and 80s. They love the work. They don't necessarily want to give it up. And so it's a lifelong gift that you're giving that young person. Before I turn it over to Calvin, I just want to remind, please hit the subscribe button if you're watching this on YouTube. We'd like to continue to grow our viewers. When we drop these videos, you'll get a notification. So I believe there's a bell also that you can click. So please subscribe and please hit that bell, because every month we're going to be dropping one of these videos. Plus, we continue to add other videos as we get information. So thank you, and I'm going to turn it over to Calvin.
Thank you, Heather. Thank you very much. I appreciate so much. But first of all, maybe some people might be thinking, oh, where this United Distance Star is in Liberia. We are located at on the old road, right behind York Plaza, Divine Town Community. So when you get there, you got to know more about United Distance Stars. And let me also congratulate all our alumni for coming, selecting UDS, and now they are benefiting from UDS. And let me also appreciate whosoever that have been part of this and they are still part of UDS and making things happen. We've been given a scholarship throughout. And we are also talking to more young people that a 50% scholarship is still there for you. And your brothers and sisters have been benefiting. Today, they are entrepreneurs, they are self-employed, and most of them are employed. So, and this gave us more strength. Right now, we have added another 2 courses, which is solar and satellite installation. That one goes for 6 months. And we have also included a driving, which is very, very unique. You want to be a good driver, just come to UDS. For the country right now, we know things are hard, but the more you sit and wait for things to get better, that you are not contributing towards it, things gonna be more bad for you. So if we know that the economic system is going down, we all can come and join and develop our economic system. We should not just sit and look at government or look at international NGOs to make things better for us. We need to join these things together and make it happen. So everybody will be able to live a better life. This is Uniting Distant Stars that can make, we believe that we all are stars, and we believe that everybody have the right to shine. So this is what we are pushing out. So if you are there, you are thinking that you have lost, you are not shining, just come to Uniting Distant Stars and join the Galaxy so that you can be able to shine and laugh again. For the country, we so happy. Uniting Distant Stars appreciate all Liberians that have decided to maintain the peace in our country. We pray that the peace continue, the peace reign, because without peace, nothing going to happen good for anyone. So we also appreciate every one of us for maintaining the peace. Now we are, in a political seasons. Attack to all young people, let them maintain the peace. They should not be instigated by anyone. Let us maintain the peace and enjoy Mama Liberia. So UDS encouraging all youth out there, just come, or if you watch this video, just call on 0770-672461 or 0770-797-061. So as soon as you call, you will be able, UDS will be there for you. It will, answer any questions, the detail that you want. So there's a lot of things, there's a lot of opportunity, but except you go for it. It will not work to your door. You have to come out for it. So UDS come out again to encourage you to also be part of the 10 years anniversary, which will be coming soon. We're planning in May that we'll be launching our 10 years or celebrating our 10 years anniversary. So this goes to all alumni, all UDS family, all UDS students, all UDS parents, all UDS staffs, that you should be ready to stomp the street with a celebration, because succeeding in doing something for 10 good years, it was a very big celebration for the whole world to know. So you are invited, and please, as I said, you call those numbers, you are welcome. To all alumni, please let us know, try to get connected with the office so that we care for you. We will be able to know, since you graduated, what you have been doing and what's your next plan. We can help you. We can push you. We can even find a job for you. We can recommend you. We can brings a lot of things to add up to what you have gained for UDS. Thank you very much. I hope you're going to listen to today's video and be able to come and join the UDS family. So Heather, you got something to add? You go ahead.
You did forget one development. What was something that you worked hard in January for?
Okay, thank you very much for that. We have been using a solar system, but we're just 50%. And then now, thank God and thanks to all those who helped for us to reach to the peak, which means we have now reached to 100+% of our solar system. Now, if LEC goes, we can be able to use our solar to do or apply all appliances, and everything works. So that's a very big bravo for all of us that did this. This even gave us the motivation to be able to add the cost, because using solar is a very, very safety electricity that you can ever think of, because we have generator, but all of us know how a generator is good. It provides electricity for us, but we know that it's expensive, and also it is not healthy. It disturbs the health. And also electricity, it's not 24 hours. So when you have a solar, you're not going to buy gas anymore. You're not going to cut off. It's 24 hours. So, I mean, that's a great, great development. We also have, as Heather said, we are also asking all Liberians to join us to make things happen. We have been in District 10 for 10 years now. We want to extend in other districts, which we were lucky to get a land in District 17, which is VOA Broadville. So we are trying to, that part of Liberia, to also be able to benefit from UDS, because they cannot be able to go all the way on the old road to acquire knowledge. They cannot afford it. So they have been lucky for us to get land there, and we are trying to build a new center there. So all youths will be able to benefit from it. Kids will be able to benefit from it. So we love people from Liberia or in Liberia to be able to contribute whatsoever. You can come out with. You can I can repeat that number again. Even a single black, you're able to help, you'll be blessed. So these numbers are again 0770 672461, 0770 797 061. So you can be a help. That one breaks is a very big blessing. UDS, we accept it. You get it above that, UDS, we accept it. As UDS, those who know, they work with the community. So we respect you. We love you so much.
Okay, don't mind my video. I'm having some video problems, so I'll just be turning it off and on at times. So my next question, Kelvin, is you brought up driver's ed, but you didn't really get into a lot of detail. How long is the course? What is the cost? And how is it, do they call those same numbers to see if they can sign up?
Yeah, for the driver's course, we have two ways. We have two costs. We don't need any registrations. The fees is $175 for only certificate. You're going to sit in a brand new car. You're not going to sit in old car to land. You're going to sit in a brand new car, as we call it here. And then you're going to you're going to
let's just say it's a decent used car. Let's not so
we call it a new car.
okay. So in Liberia,
Yeah,
we have a used car, but it's a decent used car, which they would call a new car over
yeah,
there. So I just want to make sure all our viewers understand what you're talking
yeah, yeah. So, if you want for us when we train you, you want for us to give you the certificate and the license, it's 225, so that you can be able to be a professional driver. The time, the duration is 6 weeks. So we believe in more practical, 85% practical. The theory is just about you knowing about the road traffics, the signs, and the safety, and we can even give you some basic uh, uh, mechanical idea, because as a driver, you need some basic mechanical idea, like how to check your oil, how to check your water, how to check your fluids, or other fluids, so we can give you that idea also. So you are so welcome. This money can be paid in 2 installments. First one can be paid, and then the second one can be paid in another 2 to 3 weeks. And then the balance 1 or 2 weeks can be the evaluation and testing for your certificate or your certificate and license.
Is there a cost to that test evaluation?
No, there's no test to that. We said we want people, to be be able to afford. So as soon as you pay the cost, there is no like registration, extra registration, or getting buying information sheet. No, it is free. So you just have to pay that your 175 or your 225, and then when you pay half, you start, and then after 2 weeks, then you pay another half.
So
So
when does
this,
the next one start?
well, the next one will be starting next month, the 15th, because we are about now to recruit. If we recruit and we get the new students who will even start before that.
But the goal is March 15th, though. So if you get people before
Yeah,
that, okay. All right,
yeah.
because we can also get stuff out on the social media about this. Now, in regards to the solar and satellite dish installation, how did that come to be? How did that course come to be?
Well, this cars come to be through the solar installation for the sender. for our institutions. You know, we have uh, done that, and even some alumni get some ideas when we started the first installation, and the present students also have some ideas on the solar installations. And then we deem it necessary that we need to train people. We need to train people to do that. Luckily, we were so happy to get some connection with the government, some government officials that also uh, ready to help some youths. Like we appreciate the vice president so much. Oh, as I was saying, we have lost the current, so this is why I am in a darkness. So,
And Kelvin right
so
now is not at our center, so you can see that he is not benefiting from the solar. And
yeah.
he briefly
So
had,
right now I am missing the solar. You know, where I am right now, the current just left.
yeah,
So sorry if you are not seeing me while I am talking, but the voice is also very, very important.
right.
So sorry about that. And so the solar, the vice president was able to, you know, have some youths to come in our institution to learn the solar installation through her, you know, scholarship program. So that's a great thing. And we saw some young ladies and young men right now. They have started the training, which is going on very well. So we also let you know that you need to join that also, you know, because anything that UDS see that it is important for the people, and it is, you know, something that, oh, you have come again.
Bend her
So,
with light.
so
We're keeping it real.
so
We're keeping it 100. We're showing what happens in Liberia.
yeah. So I mean, this all been a great stuff. So we encourage also females to be part of those courses. I'm glad like the solar and satellite installation. There are more female in there because we want to see females into these things. We want to see females installing satellite digs. We want to see females installing solar, you know, in institutions and private homes. We want to see the females up there. Please come. You can make it. Don't say it's only for male. You can do it. You are good for it. So other courses also like electricity, plumbing, mechanic. We also love to see females into these technical courses. Trust me, you're going to make it because we have encouraged some. They are now proud of United Distance Stars because they are now working. Some are working with my coffee, which is a hydro. Some have travel. So there's a great thing. So all females, you are welcome at United Distance Stars to make you, you know, very strong and very supportive at your home. And the next thing we got to tell you is that UDS is there for everyone. So don't hesitate if you are not educated, meaning if you did not go to school. We have way that we can train you that you will be able to, I mean, do something to earn money. So do not hesitate. We don't have so many credential or you know, so many protocols when it comes to uh, the 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 concern of learning uh, for our people. So there is no boundary in that. If you are educated, it's fine. If you are not, also, it's fine. We are there for you. So just know that, and then you will be confident marching to the UDS.
And I want to add to that. Our program is centered on Liberians. We know that many hardships has prevented people from getting a high school diploma, and that's why we don't require that if you want to learn a trade. Now, if you're not able to read or write, you might not be able to do the computer course, but there's so many courses that we offer that you can do. And I think what we've learned, when people finally can start earning money, then they can further their education in whatever direction they want to go. And so we really took those barriers. Like Calvin says, we promote women to join courses that normally people would not consider. Basically, we're breaking down some of the cultural gender norms that, yeah, women want to be electrician. Yesterday, I uploaded 2 videos from my October trip, and I had the electrician students teach me what they know. One of my teachers was Josephine, and Josephine knows her stuff. They were split up between 3 teams, say A, B, C, and A, B, and C, and she was part of B. And let me tell you, I rewatched those videos. I was there in person, but then I did rewatch those videos as I was uploading them. You know what? They know their stuff, and
Mm-hmm.
they really promote safety. So they're not just learning to learn. They actually want to
Right.
make sure they do it well and they do it safely. So that way
Mm-hmm.
no one's house will burn down because there's a bad electrical installation. And
Right.
so I would trust them. If they could come here to the US, I would trust them with my electrical work because that's how well I know they've been trained. And I think
Mm-hmm.
that's very important to realize that. And another part I wanted to say, I talked about we don't require diploma. We're breaking down some of the cultural gender norms. The other thing is what sets us apart from other schools. We're not interested in you just paying your money and then we're going to forget about you. If we see you're going to have a struggle, we're going to sit down and talk to you and help you find solutions to that struggle. We want you to be successful. We've made this as affordable as possible. We still have to run a school. We still have to charge some money. We can't make it absolutely free, but we've made it affordable. And we have a team there that want you to succeed in your training because they know you're going to benefit. On the second video, part 2, the electricians, Theophilus Dobson shared how he got a 50% scholarship. But once he got those skills, because again, it's at least 85% hands on training, he was making money to help him pay for his tuition. So it's not like you got to wait a full year before maybe you can, finish off your costs. And if you need to learn how to manage your money, please come to the office, talk about it because you have money coming in. Sometimes you like to spend it maybe a little too much on things you don't need. You could be paying off your schooling, get that diploma, and you're set. Because as Calvin said, a lot of our students have benefited from our programs. So, Calvin, you talked about the 10-year anniversary celebration you want to do in May. Um, what is the feeling on the ground from the current people that you're interacting, whether it's alumni or students or staff? How do they feel about UDS, United Distance Stars, achieving 10 years?
Well, in fact, for the alumni, when they got the information, because they got the information in a way that there was no time that was given them. So they were angry. Some of them were calling, they were angry. Why you guys celebrate the anniversary that you guys never inform us? We said, no, sorry, we have not yet done it. We can never forget you. So, and some of them, they just want, for it to happen now. They just want to be part of it because this is an organization that have done something in their life, that have changed their life, you know. So, I mean, the families, the, the present students, the staffs, everybody just can't wait for the time to reach. They just want it to be very shorter so that they can be part of the celebrations. We have planned and it's gonna be good by the grace of God. Uh, People couldn't believe it that we'll be able to reach this far without no problem. And we just bless God that we have reached this far with a continuing operations, not doing something like 6 months and then you wait for another 6 months or even wait for another 3 months. It have been a continuous training program. Why this group is going out, the other group are already in. Why this group is going out, the other group are already in. So this is what we've been in, I can't believe it, for 10 good years. You know, it requires celebration. It requires great celebration. So everybody are so excited. Some people are there. They have taken 4 years with us. Some people 6 years. Some people, 7 years. So they really want to celebrate that because people start with something sometime 1 year, then they collapse, and here we are. We are in our 10 years. So it needs a serious celebration.
I'm going to share something with you today that I posted that we can talk briefly on. So there was this youth survey for Africa conducted in 2022, and it covered some of the countries. It's not all, obviously. And the ones in West Africa would be Ghana and Nigeria. But some of the things they talked about was employment. And from a Liberian youth perspective, I think some of this may be similar to them. 80%, 86% worry whether they will be able to garner well-paying jobs. And I think, Kelvin, you have found we have a lot of college graduates that come to our program looking for jobs and not finding them. But when they get a skill from the vocational training program, that is where they start finding jobs. Am I correct on that?
You are well correct. And I think even those who are coming out this year, I have some friends that will be graduating from college this year, from the universities. They are just waiting to graduate. They are, ready to come and learn the trade because the amount of graduates per year and the amount of job in the country, it cannot be compared. It cannot be compared at all. And every year people are graduating from colleges and universities. So this is one of the things that a lot of people have seen into it that, yes, I graduated, I got my degree, or I got my AA, but I think I'm not finding a job. I need to know a skill so it can be able to back me up. So
And then the
these
other
are the
one
things.
was entrepreneurship and personal ambitions. While only 30% of the respondents call their current standard a living good, which is 11-point fall since 2019, 77% expect their condition to improve over the next 2 years. 78% plan to start their own businesses in the next 5 years. So I would say if they feel it's an improvement, I think it means because they're probably creating their own jobs, because up here they're very dissatisfied with the government creating jobs. So are you seeing from some of our graduates, our alumni, are you seeing them heading to more starting their own jobs or working as independent contractors?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, as I said, most of our alumni, they are now entrepreneurs, and some of them are connected with private companies, government entities, and so forth.
And then another thing that they talked about was connectivity and media. So 71% of the respondents see Wi-Fi connectivity as a fundamental human right. Yet 1 out of 3 polled presently had no access to internet outside of work. 62% found mobile data to be too costly. 23% reported they cannot afford mobile data at all. and only 13% could afford data at all times. And as Kelvin knows, this was something I learned very quickly when I was in Liberia in October last year. You end up relying more on mobile data. The two media companies in Liberia, they're charging nearly $500 a month to have unlimited Wi-Fi. And it's a package deal. So basically, if you were to get a cheaper package for limited number of data, you would have to wait till those 30 days are up to re-up it. And so a lot of times you're getting a card and adding data. It could be 2 gigabytes of data. And, if you're doing any type of, like if we do any Facebook Lives, that cost adds up very quickly. And again, a lot of people are not able to afford getting that mobile data. So, we're fortunate that our youth get on as much as they can. They do connect with us on Facebook and Messenger, but again, we know that it can be a struggle. And then sometimes the reliability is not there either. You're not necessarily getting the high speed internet. If it rains, you got disruption because they have broadband there, but it's not necessarily out there for everybody where it's affordable and accessible. So I think that one was pretty interesting. And I think the other one, I got to bring this down because I got my thing in the way, but equality. Almost half the respondents, 47%, said that they have experienced discrimination, and a whopping 83% say their country should do more to protect ethnic minorities. 81% are concerned about gender-based violence. So I think, one of the things that I think Kelvin and his team do well is we do promote equality with the young men and the young women. We really want them to know they're valued, that whatever they bring to the table, everybody's unique. No one has the same skill set, so we should welcome those differences.
You
got anything to add on?
We always consult them whenever we want to do things. So we cannot say because they are students, so they cannot be part of any planning or new planning, to be able to work for things to happen. So we always include them. We value them because they are the one that we said we want their life to be better. So we look at it, making someone's life be better, but you cannot talk with that person. You cannot, interview that person to be able to get, more information. You are not going to help that person. So, and they might not even be able to focus on their learning. So these are the reasons whenever we talk to them, most of them, as soon as we cancel them, they can be so happy. They can, bless us for what we have done for them. So we got a lot of differences. Yeah.
All right. Well, we just want to thank you guys for being part of our monthly update. We'll be posting another one on April 1st. We'll be giving you what's going on and some future developments that we will have. Again, please remember to subscribe to our Facebook channel. Hit the notification so you're aware of when we drop these videos or any other videos that we might come up during the month. We hope you have a wonderful March and keep following us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and LinkedIn. We have our own page on all those platforms. And again, be part of our YouTube channel. We always got a lot of great videos out there. We got a playlist on alumni and student testimonials. We got stuff on courses. We got stuff from our instructors and stuff, just certain things about our projects. So there's a lot of information out there. Also check us out on Thursdays as we celebrate our 10-year anniversary. We're doing a star reflection. February just ended 2014. We now go into March. It's going to focus on what happened in 2015. We're talking about our backpack project that started in 2014, became Backpacks for Peace. You want to check that out. We'll be dropping a couple videos regarding that as well from that time period. It will be in those Thursday posts. Again, Sunday, interesting facts. We talked about the one today. I'm going to do a little deeper dive on two of those things next week with the actual survey results. We're going to talk about employment and entrepreneurship, just to get a little deeper dive on what they were saying. So check that out. We can learn more about what's going on in Africa with the youth. Kelvin, you got any closing thoughts?
Yeah, the closing thought is not anything else. I just continue to say this. UDS loves you, and UDS want to make you feel, happy again in your life. And do not feel that you have lost. Come to UDS. You will understand how value life is, and you will understand how value when you are educated, and you will understand how UDS is so fast in developing, a human capacity. How, the youth development. So we are here for you, and trust me, you have been to school 10 years, 15 years, some people 20 years in academic part of education. You have not been able yet to do anything for yourself. You are not getting a job. Just come to UDS. They give you just 1 year. You are forever equipped. Thank you very much. Love you all.
Thank you.